All right, good morning, everybody. This is Tyrell Datweiler with Hill Productions here at the Golden Fleece Billiards in Everett, Washington for day 2 of tour stop number 2 of the NWPA, Northwest Women's Pool Association 2024 Tour. We have got a A-side match this morning between Suzanne Smith and Iris Wang. Just waiting for the players to get ready, and we will be off to the races. We're playing 10 ball, 7-foot diamond tables, BCAPL rules. So push out, jump cues, 3 foul, 2 and 3 racked in the back corners. The one minor modification to that rule set that they use for this tour is an illegal break will be a re-rack opponent break as opposed to the general ball in hand. And that's for the sake of keeping the tournament on track. So those illegal break situations tend to devolve into an attempted 3 foul situation that can really drag out a wreck. All right, looks like both players are ready. Iris is back in the playing area, and we're going to get started here. If you're out there watching, feel free to jump in the chat, say what's up, ask questions, provide constructive criticism of what you like and don't like with the stream. All right, so it looks like Suzanne has won the leg here. So she'll be breaking off first. This is a alternate break format. If you are interested in the brackets, I'm going to grab that link and throw it in the chat for y'all. As I said, this is day 2. We're down to the final 12 players. Although there was a round played already, so I actually believe we're down to the final 8. I was not here for the first round of B side matches. All right, dry break from Suzanne. A look at the one. Does cut towards this upper right corner pocket. Position naturally tracks back down for the 2 in the side. 3 goes in the opposite side. Looks like the 4-5 combo down here by the 7 ball is on. So a bit of angle on this 2 ball. A little tricky, got to go through this gap between the 9 and the 4. A little outside English to bring it back through that same gap. Otherwise, you risk going into that 4, 5, 7 cluster. She drew the ball. Just create an angle going into that other cluster. It looks like she's okay. think she can maybe use the 6 as a stopper here. She opted to go around, avoid the 6 entirely. The one thing I liked about using the 6 for stoppers, felt like maybe you're on the better side for this combo, although sitting behind the ball now, I think maybe that thought process was wrong. So it looks like you can kind of just go into the 4 nearly full in the face, and it cuts that 5 right in. Cue ball tracking a little bit to the right of the 4, and the 4 staying down there for the same pocket. Looks like caught that 5 pretty full in the face, and the 4 basically stopped. I'm gonna have to look at a bank shot or a safe here. Play a two-way, basically take a free bank shot that pocket. Use the top of the table as a cover for the 4 ball if you miss. Iris pocketing the balls well. Not necessarily, hasn't necessarily been in the perfect position for each of these balls, but she's come with a shot every time. She's gonna have to do it again here. Back cut, a little bit of a blind cut here on the 6 to this upper left corner.
Second chance players, we're going to start here soon. Please head downstairs.
So she opted to play the bottom left corner. Like the 2-rail position there, back to the 7. A little dangerous because it did flirt with the side pocket there, but get the right angle, stay above the side pocket. Just gonna gotta try and swing this 2 rails back to the center of the table. Played the position real well, but just a little outside on that 7 ball. Stays up. Looks like Suzanne's got enough of the ball. I watched you give. No. Well, did you pay for you and Nicole though? Yeah. Well, sorry. Sorry, I paid for you, Nicole. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Cool. Okay. All right. Real strong run up until that 7 ball for Iris. Gives Suzanne a Pretty fairly straightforward 3-ball out. So Suzanne will open up the scoring here, 1-0. Quick shout out to our sponsors. Friday Night Lights, sponsor of this second tour stop of 2024. Golden Fleece Billiards here in Everett, Washington. Venue and tour stop sponsor. And a huge shout out to Mike Littman over at Littman Lights for being the official 2024 tour sponsor for the Northwest Women's Players Association. Appreciate all that he does for Pacific Northwest Pool. All right, ball down for Iris here on the break. Looks like she's potted the 5-ball. Open look at the 1-ball. Looking to see if the 2 passes the 7-6. Is a thin cut into that side pocket. Should she choose to shoot that? I think if she can just stop the cue ball right there, that 2 in the side is a very viable option at that angle. Definitely gets a little trickier if you have to cut it. But when you kind of looking at the ball full in the face, straight on, makes that shot into that small side pocket a lot easier. She's still really looking at the 2 all the way down. I still think that I like this in the side. Even though the pocket's small, slow rolling ball just right into the opening there. I think it drops pretty easily. And you got that 3 sitting right in front of the pocket, the side pocket across the way. Yeah, I still think she's playing this all the way down though. Oh, she played off the 6. Regardless if she played that by choice, a really good shot. Got a little window between the 9 and the 10 for the 4-ball. 4-ball down there, close to the spot. I think she's right there. She's gone to the jump cue. I thought she got there. So she got a favorable roll, cover from the 7-ball here. Suzanne likely going to have to kick at this ball. Looking at the one rail option, this side rail. Iris gonna have to lay up here. Although I think maybe looks like she's called this lower left pocket, so I guess the 4 does pass the 10. Or she called the 10 ball carom maybe? That's what she called. She called the carom on the 10 ball. And she's gotten another favorable roll here, the 10 ball rolling right in front of that cue ball. Leaving Suzanne either kicking or jumping. I believe she's gonna go for the jump cue here. Suzanne with the jump bank. Doesn't leave her much on the 6th though. She's definitely gonna be kicking here. See if maybe she can kick safe, maybe call it on the side. Just wants to hit this with enough speed to send the 6 to the rail, tuck that cue ball maybe behind some traffic. Iris with some work to do here. She gonna get the rail? She does not. Oh no. A little unexpected mistake from Suzanne there. Unforced error. Bobbling a straight in 9-ball. So potentially a little bit of a gift here to Iris to even the score line at 1-1. And she hit that surprisingly flat. Should be okay. Well, we got the 4-ball sitting right here by this 9-ball, this bottom side pocket. Not much going in the way of a convenient shot for that 4-ball. If you could get under it, it does go in this bottom right. And she got there. She just got to the wrong side of the pocket. Too much of one side of the pocket with the 3-ball. Suzanne's got to be careful. She doesn't want to get on the backside of this 6-5 ball or come flat, which is what she's done and got into the 7-8. Yeah, that was the position there was pretty tricky because you had a window between the 7 and the 6 where you kind of just needed to stop because the ball's either going to track past the 6, below the 6 and the 5, or you track into the 7 and 8, which is what she ended up doing. Good hit. Iris safe here. Try and push the 4 to the rail, send the cue below the 6 and the 5. Did well. Used the 9 ball to take the speed off the 4 to make sure it didn't track back out where Suzanne can see it. Interesting, interesting event there. Suzanne picking up the 4 ball, mistaking it for the cue ball to give Ira's ball in hand. Alright, Ira's still with some work. Well, maybe this isn't as bad as it looks. I think the 6 passes in the side, so she can just come out towards the spot. Good angle, go the rail, come straight back across for the 7 in the same pocket. A little soft on the speed here. Need to open up her stroke a little bit on that one. Sorry, stepped away there for a second. Having a discussion with one of the board members and the tournament director. And gotta be careful not to lose the 7 ball. It's easy to overhit that shot. Although had the 7 tracked and followed in, she would have been okay. Oftentimes you see people in situations where either they follow the ball in when they still need that ball for position, or they overhit it and it's not quite square and tracks over to that side rail, leaving. Oh no. Suzanne saying she's not rolling any more balls. It's 2 racks in a row now. Ball before the 10 ball that she has come up shy of the pocket. On the ball before the money ball. Well, Iris trying to punch that ball, bring it a little further out. Didn't get the action she wanted. I expect her to be okay. She wanted a little straighter shot on this 10 ball on the side. All right. Iris goes up 2-1. Quick thank you again to our sponsors, Friday Night Lights, Tour Stop number 2 sponsor, Golden Fleece Billiards here in Everett, Washington. Also Tour Stop 2 sponsor and host venue. And a big thank you to Littman Lights for being the official 2024 NWPA Tour sponsor. If you're in the Seattle, Everett area, feel free to come drop in down here at Golden Fleece. Say what's up. Watch the final 8 duke it out for bragging rights at Tour Stop number 2. This Pacific Northwest Women's Tour. Jump in the chat, say what's up if you want. A little hot on the speed there. Harris has been fairly offensive so far. Just to see if she's going to Play the back cut on this 2-ball for the 2-5 combo. So a little bit unpredictable of what she will have afterwards. The 2's going to be going one way, the cue ball going the opposite direction of the table. Well, she didn't cut it enough, so ended up just getting a stop shot on the 2. 5-ball miss in the pocket. Looks like Suzanne is going to eye up the 2-10 here. Try and get a game back. And she made sure not to be shy about it. Hit it with some speed. To make sure that she didn't just, if the 10 teased the pocket, that it didn't rattle and sit up there. Leaving a potential freebie for Iris later in the rack. Well, an error from Iris here. Hooked herself behind the 9-ball. She's thinking about swerving around this 9. Rail first, maybe. 'Cause I don't see any elevation. Right now she's elevating, so now it's going to add a little swerve to this shot. Good hit. Not a bad outcome. Cue ball on the bottom rail. She, however, has left Suzanne with the bank shot. They caught Suzanne on the stream with me yesterday. She's very fond of banking. Cue ball does get pretty loose on the table with that angle, though, so I would think that she's probably going to err on the side of caution and maybe just send the cue ball to the top rail. Iris is going to have to traverse the table here to get back for the 6-ball. Got a couple potential issues. 9 makes the path to the bottom rail. Very tight. Let's see if she goes around the 9. This gap between the 9 and the 10. Yeah, I'm not sure if maybe she could have gone forward, potentially 2 rails into the side rail first. But yeah, that 9 definitely limited the option of going to the back rail without really drawing the ball through that gap. Which then you have to had to contend with the 10 and the 7 coming back up table. Well, trying to get into the traffic over here on the bottom side of the table. Don't think she quite got there. Yeah, it definitely looks like Suzanne has got the full ball here to the pocket. Back and forth across the table. She hit it pretty fat though. Chunked it slightly into the rail. Position pretty natural here, going into that upper right corner pocket. Gonna need a little bit of a stroke here. Couple options. She can go straight out towards center of the table, shoot the 9 all the way down. Or if she wants to play some outside, she can pull the ball back for the 9 in the side. Now, she may have gotten away with it. She drew the ball. I think her intention was to get out there to shoot the side and the side, the 9 in the side. But drawing came into the balls where she needed a more center ball, so you come kind of flat to the rail and then let this, and then some outside, and use the outside to pull the ball back down. So the draw just brings the cue ball too far down the rail. Not necessarily easy, but there is, the cut is there. Cue ball will get a little loose on the table. So make sure not to draw this into the corner pocket. Showing a little frustration. I don't think that the outcome isn't what she was trying. She's still got a very workable shot. Just needs to focus on that. right, Suzanne happily gonna take that one. We're at 2-all. Race to 6. So winner side match.
Or if you have a laptop, you can go enter it in. It'd be a lot easier to see on digital pool. I know you're getting pulled everywhere. But our last ninth place finisher,
Okay.
she's right there. I don't think she's going anywhere, so.
Money, please.
Oh, he didn't pay you?
I'm mostly just joking with you, but no, I don't think he's paid me yet. I just saw you, or I heard money and thought maybe you had the checkbook.
Here.
One ball gonna find cover down there underneath the 10. Iris gonna see if she can kick and stick here. So the monitor, the 110 doesn't look super terrible. It's not dead on, it's definitely a cut, but then when I look across the table, I feel like maybe the 4 ball is more in the way than I would like. And combo in general just aren't the easiest shot. Suzanne scoping out all the options first. See if she can run out. Because ideally, if there's a combo, but all the balls go, you should be running out before you shoot the combo. Looking to see if the carom off the 7 plays into the side. Four ball laying there between the 10 and the 9. Apologize that the 4 and the 8 ball are a little difficult to differentiate under these lights. She's overdone it. Watch out for the 9 ball here. Flirting with the 9 ball again. Just gonna get past it. Have to go around this 8 ball somehow. Does well. Iris making short work these last few balls. Looking to hit the halfway mark here. Put our score line at 3-2 Iris. Take a quick look at the tour schedule for this year. We opened up in Players in Kennewick back in April. Took May off. Currently at the Golden Fleece in Everett, Washington. Next month we'll be going to a brand new venue, Golden Billiards in Roseburg, Oregon. And excited about that one. That's going to be a 9-foot stop. We'll be playing on the 9-foot tables. One of 2 stops this season that has enough 9-foot tables to accommodate the tour. So that'll be exciting. So that's next month, the weekend of the 21st. Be heading off to Idaho in August. The Pocket, Legacy Billiards in Spokane in September. Ox Billiards, Halloween weekend in Seattle, and then capping it all off at Legends for our end of season banquet and award shindig. All right, ball down on the break. 7 impedes the 1. Oh, I thought I heard a ball. No ball. Take that back. No ball on the break. The 7, however, does still impede the 1 ball. Classic opening safe there from Suzanne, just tucking the cue ball behind the 7. really unlucky there. A good kick from Iris. Unfortunately, that tangent line. Takes the cue ball right into that corner pocket. Suzanne going to be looking to put her on 2 here, I think. Well struck.
No, I told them they couldn't play. They got all this stuff to shove it. Yeah, I told them. No, the people asked Suzanne. But of course, Amy was throwing a fit. She went stuff. She gave in. Oh, I know exactly. Oh, trust me, they complained to me about that too. But I know Stephanie's making a call. My vote was sorry. It's gonna have to be a lot more efficient. No, but I said that the NWPA takes over now, so that's the only reason. That's what I told him. That's what I said. I said if you want to go to 24, you're gonna have to go where it is. And she still said that's what we'll do.
All right, Suzanne's got cover.
People leave them behind when they return.
Well, she may.
Yeah.
This ball may go through the gap. Wow. Wow. Suzanne just left that small gap, and Iris gets the hit, but the cue ball in the pocket. Oh. Suzanne gets the 3 foul, and we go to 3-all. body movement from Suzanne there off camera, kind of up and out of that shot before she finished executing it. Now, got cover behind the mess of balls here, but the one is hanging in front of the side pocket. Makes this ball really big for Suzanne here. Although the options of getting there are fairly limited. I think maybe I like going one rail just on the bottom side of this 3-ball. Seeing as this is a red label diamond, so the rails play a little short. Since I think the natural line, if the 3-ball actually impedes what would have normally been the natural line. Let's see if Suzanne's got an edge here. I don't believe she does, but these elevated angles from the camera add a little distortion to the table, so it's not always clear. was curious whether or not Iris jumps or not, and she's just gone for the jump cue. I was a little curious in that previous rack in that 3-foul situation where she was able to get through that little gap if maybe she would try and jump it, since there was so much distance between the cue ball and the object balls. It looks like the bank is on. She's gonna play safe. Dare Suzanne to bank this ball. Which I don't think this is a bank that I would have chosen to leave Suzanne. I mentioned earlier. No, she's erring on the side of caution right now. Which had a few hiccups, a couple racks. Doesn't want to get ahead of herself. I suspect if the score line wasn't as tight as it is right now, Suzanne was up, maybe she would have taken that bank on. Oh, good try from Iris. Nearly pots that on the kick shot there. I think Iris is about to be in trouble here. Iris. Suzanne joking with Iris there that whenever you get the ref, it's never too close to call, and when you don't have a ref is when silly things happen. So, for anybody that wasn't around yesterday or didn't catch any of the details, we had 48 players. It was capped at 48. So we had a full 48 board. Played through to the final 12 last night, and we'll be wrapping up this evening. Finals will probably be around 6 or 7. And that finals match will be a single race to 9. The rest of the races are a race to 6 on the front, a race to 5 on the back. Payout numbers, we had $1,100 added. Starting at 9th through 12th, $80. 7th to 8th, 110. 5th through 6th will be 170. 4th place is 270. 3rd, 400. 2nd, 560. And the first place finisher will be walking with $750 today. Transition, shot to this lower right corner. Just float forward a little bit for the 7 in the upper left corner. She wants to run the cue ball forward enough that she doesn't have an angle heading into the 8 ball. Preferably stop shot or a little angle going towards the bottom of the table. Stop or stun, and shoot the 8 to the side. She's left herself an angle though, so she's gonna have to run into this 8 ball and try and control where it ends up so that she has a shot. She managed to miss it. I didn't think that she was would be able to go around it, but she has. Got a cut to the upper left. Just needs to avoid the side pockets. She'll have the 9 on the lower left. All right, opportunity for Suzanne here. A little dangerous there. ball like that, potentially could have scratched in that lower left. Now is she gonna get on the 10 ball? Nope, she's left Iris with sights on this 9. Iris gonna have to lay up. It's potentially a super thin back cut to that lower left corner, but that's a very risky shot under the circumstances. That unlikely to get any sort of cover. All you've got is the 10 ball to work with here. She's going to opt for some separation. Suzanne going to take another shot at this bank. Overcompensating this time. She was short the first time around. Long that time. I think her focus on trying to compensate to make the ball, played it too soft and has left it right in front of the pocket. Watch out for the side. Okay, she's all right. All right, Iris goes up 4-3. Fairly good separation on the balls, but nothing down. Bring Suzanne to the table. One ball tied up with this 2 ball. I think I liked playing off the right side of that 1 ball. The tangent line kind of took it towards the 5 and trying to bring that cue ball back underneath the 6. little soft, a little too soft of a touch there on the safety from Suzanne. Not a gimme though. Blind cut to the upper right corner pocket here. I think this is going to sit in front of the pocket for Suzanne. 4 ball there next to the 7, between the 7 and the 9. I think I'm looking to play the 4 in the side pocket. Just gonna get pretty close to her work though. Cue ball holding up at the last second. I thought she was gonna be stuck right on that ball. Suzanne taking her time here, mapping out how she wants to deal with these balls. Just managed to stay on the right side of this 6 ball. Keeps her angle. Able to play out for this 7 ball. Good side-to-side transition there. Another good shot just to come straight across, not try and do too much. Just make sure that you got a good angle on the 9. Natural path to the 10 ball. Should be able to just roll this. Well, we ended the day on 3 back-to-back hill-hill matches. Looking like this one has the potential of going that way as well. Trading racks the whole way through. Now 4-all, making this a race to 2. A little update on where we stand in the bracket. So, the winner of this match will play the winner of Regine Lane and Angela Higgins for the point. On the backside, looks like we've got Mary Ann McConnell waiting for the loser of this match. And on the other side, Melina Ortiz waiting for the loser of Angela and Regine's match. Probably gonna see the jump cue from Suzanne here. Good roll for Suzanne. Left Iris stuck here.
A guy that doesn't have, everybody leaves him behind all the time.
Looks like Iris has mostly returned the favor here. Do you think Suzanne can see part of the one ball? 4 ball's in a little bit of a tough spot over there. I like using the 2 ball to move it off that rail. Just playing the 2 ball into a piece of the 4, carrying it into the side. Just done just enough, gotten that 4 off the rail. It's not wedged up over there on the point. Makes it a lot more pocketable shooting down the rail. So she'd like to go straight across and straight back. Drew the ball a little bit, created a little bit of angle that brought her back into the 6 ball. And she's got to play the bank here. It's a position that comes up quite a bit. Looks like she's hit it pretty sweet. Just taking a second and take a look at this 7-10. The camera vantage point. It looks like the angle that those 2 balls are stuck together doesn't prevent the 7-8 combo. She's looking at it again, double check. Just trying to stun draw out. I think I like playing top there, just into the rail, back across the table. The position's a little deceiving where it seems like you don't have very much angle, but like that follow shot actually widens out quite a bit from where it was lying there. But not a problem. Just gonna take care of the balls. And Iris going to go up on the hill first here. 5-4. Raise to 6. just thinking to myself that I'm a little surprised that Suzanne wasn't taking a break here, and she finally just, as Iris finished racking the balls, asked to take a break, which I think is in her favor. Ice this game for a minute. Go collect yourself. All right, so the player's taking a break. I'm going to step away for a second. We'll be back in a minute. All right, players are back. Iris to break. Rack 10. Now, if anybody's curious as to what the next match on this table is, I suspect it's going to be the loser of Angela and Regine versus Melina Ortiz. Seeing as the other option is the loser of this match and Marianne McConnell. And generally, Chris is pretty good about not putting players back to back on the stream unless it's like, you know, the only option. I think Suzanne nominated the 8-ball as the just in case ball there on that kick. Done well to hit it. Suzanne's called the 4. Wired. Should be able to follow past this 9 ball for the 3. Looking at the 5 and the side. Need to let this cue ball go forward again. She wants to leave her cue ball on the same side of the table as the 5. Keep an angle on this 6 ball. Although she's come all the way across, which makes the transition to this 7 ball a lot more difficult. She's very straight. The reality of this shot, it looks like she's going to have to draw out of here now. Yeah, I like just rolling that 5 ball in, staying over there on the other side of the 9. So you've got the angle to come across the table for the 7. Yeah, I was a little concerned that 9 ball was in the way, especially being a red label. This table banks so short, you have to. She had to shoot that 7 ball further to the into the rail to the right.
They're in my bag.
The thing to watch out here is leaving the cue ball hooked on this 10 behind the 10 ball. little bit of reprieve here for Suzanne. Really looked like maybe that cue ball was going to land right on top of the 7. Got a little bit of a gap to work with here. Just needs to make sure that she can get back out for a cut on this 8 ball. Likely 2, possibly 3 rail position here to the other side of the 9 ball. I think she's hit it too soft. She was complaining about babying shots earlier, and she's babied another one. Maybe in the back of her mind, she was concerned if she got all the way over to that side rail that maybe the 10 ball would be impeding. Or didn't want to shoot off, have to be shooting off the rail. Now, it's tough. We got the hit. Unfortunately, this 8 ball is tracked right in front of the side pocket for Iris. Final 3 balls right out in the open. And so she opted to shoot all the way up. Big 10 ball for Iris here. Chance to close this out. All right. So Iris Wang advances to play for the point. Suzanne's run not done yet. She'll move over to the B side. Be gunning to get back to keep rolling to the final. We're going to take a break here while we wait for this other A side match to finish, and we'll be back.